Welcome back. This is live trading on 6/23/2025. And yeah, just again, all narration that I'm doing is just narration that I normally do. I'm just showing you all what the execution looks like on a daily. So just gonna mark out my levels. I shouldn't say my levels. It's not my market. But high of news at 9:45. So let's see what we end up getting here. Is it the previous weekly low? That's previous weekly low. Just interested in that, the way that was interacted with. So let me just reply to this for a second. Here. That's previous weekly high. Okay. What about previous day's high? I should probably show as well. Levels are very spread out today. Previous day's low was traded into already, right at the open there. Okay, so let's go on 4 hour, just see. So this is external range liquidity. So external range liquidity. This hasn't confirmed yet. There's a fair value gap resting right in here. Okay. And this is external range liquidity as well. I kind of like OCD type shit. Let's get this better. Gotta focus on what's important. Okay. That's interesting price action. Overall, I would say I just kind of look at this like just like IRL, likely ERL movement. We took out this ERL as well, right? ERL, and there's no, in terms of the way that I look at 4 hour, there's no real IRL. Like you could say that's IRL, yes, but there's no fair value gap, so it's like up all the way up here would be that draw. Let's get it daily. So, oh man, let's move this here. So we took out the equal lows. Okay, so this candle opened below the lows, pushing up. I'm just taking out those equal lows. We have no fair value gap formed. I would just say that's external range liquidity. You have external range liquidity, which is that previous daily high. So there's alignment there. So I would say, reacting more bullishly. Weekly is still just, I'm just see it like still respecting this down closed candle, not like engulfing it. So, it closed through it. This one, it did engulf that, or what am I saying? Engulfing a down close. Yeah, I guess, it's just a continuation, but no, so this one, yeah, there's not really any displacement. Weekly, could go either way, I think. Did it just take the low? No, it did not. Almost did. This would be interesting. Definitely did get some selling in there. It did not take that. Did I draw it out wrong? No, it's probably SMT with it, but that's okay. I'm just gonna let it be. If it trades in, it trades in. If it doesn't, we can watch interactions at London high. News is in 10 minutes, so don't want to be like too. I just want to make sure this is the zero candle. Yeah, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Whatever. Let that. If anything, it's probably fake, but we'll let that do its thing. Might be SMT into it. I don't know. It's definitely getting a reaction off that for sure. Ooh-wee. Really getting a reaction. Dear Lord. Sorry. So, it's like structure's like more important today. We'll see if that holds, but I'll go back to the weekly real quick. Yeah, candles keep gapping down, and that's why they're closing up, but they're still below the close of the bearish candle, but it's a bullish candle. Yeah, I mean, it's just consolidating, honestly. I mean, nothing really, no fair value gaps formed. Here's fair value gap bullish, and then I would just say it goes either way. I'm not going to overcomplicate that. All right. Well, this is interesting reaction to that level. Is my shit frozen? It's simply just no trade yet. I mean, it did not take. Checked this shit 5 times, but it did not take that low. Yeah, this is the low. Yeah, it didn't take the low. I don't use SMT. I'm concerned with that. We can evaluate a reaction at London high if this is gonna move all the way up there. So, but gotta stay true to the system here. Yes, it's getting very, very significant. Well, I shouldn't say very, very significant, but pretty significant reaction. But don't want to be tripped up because it could just as well be engineered liquidity. We'll see, but let's just let it be. It goes to London high. Well, what I do there is going to depend likely on how, if it goes to London high before 10 a.m. If it hits London high before 10 a.m. and this is not external range liquidity, then I would still say like up here is the drawn liquidity. Daily and 4 hour would still be aligned on that. And then so London high. And so any reaction, I'd put on a more aggressive risk if it was bullish, and a conservative risk if it had a bearish reaction, because that would be against the very higher time frame, like narrative. So we'll see what goes on. staying on the 15-minute until you get it's quite the wick. I still could see that actually sliding all the way back down and taking out London low, like an engineering of liquidity. I mean, all these equal lows, and now even more equal lows. Absolutely could see that happen. It's gonna be a fake, but either way, I'm gonna evaluate a time-based liquidity reaction. Nothing was taken. I am curious though. I was just going to check if there was SMT, but it's obviously not going to change my decision making. It's just curious if there is or not. See, yeah. Excuse me. Pretty fat volume. Okay. Right. So if we did get a reaction after 9:45, between 9:45 and 10 at the London high, I would do full risk if it was in alignment with the higher time frames, just because of the red folder news coming out. It's going to increase volume. We'll see it in a minute. Be interesting to see what this does. Make sure that oh yeah. I'm gonna watch this on 1 minute because I'm curious. That was pretty interesting. Straight into a breakaway gap. It'd be interesting to see if that pushes down. If it continues up. obviously holding more bullish. Raw. Whew. Okay. See London High probably. Let's see, but I think it could be a sign. If it didn't take that time-based liquidity, it could be a sign that it might consolidate. We'll see. Just a reminder. Ugh. So that's likely going to push up higher. I don't know, actually. If you waited for a fair value gap, you'd be up a whole, 0.6R or something, or 1R. Yeah, 1R. I think it's very likely it's going to hit that level, but we'll see. What a reaction. All right. Well, stay here till 10:45. So, see when this takes London high. If it takes it after 10, it'd likely be another conservative risk day. But I'll determine that when it's that time. not getting a lot of volume at that high, so I would say it's probably gonna. It doesn't really matter, but I think it's probably gonna go higher. uh, Looks kind of funny in this little video, standing up like this. Well, see if 10 will potentially push it into London. Oh man. I am actually curious just if my guess was correct. There's a okay. Wow. Interesting. Well, it's not what I expected. Not what I expected at all. Isn't SMT? $9.59. So that is external range liquidity now. And it just took it. Alright, well, let's pay attention. So, it's external range liquidity. You know, I would say it's this daily. I think there's in terms of that, likely movement, you'd have a little bit of misalignment with the daily. So let's go on a 1 minute and just kind of watch this. Likely, well, not likely, is conservative risk at that point. Yeah, I guess if there was a bearish reaction, I would actually probably do higher risk. It's just like there's not really. This is an interesting example where it's like there isn't really any new level to go to either. Just gonna watch the reaction. It'll likely be conservative risk. The trigger point, we hit it. See if we get a reaction even. It might not. I'm actually gonna go like this so I can watch it. Still make almost probably over $10,000 with a conservative risk, which would not be too bad. So, it's getting so high in the trailing drawdown that everything's pretty larger risks. So. Gotta follow the system, you know what I'm saying? So, 4 hour. Just gotta respect the fact that there is a key level there. There is a key level. Okay, so traded into the level. Now we're interacting with a high. I would want to see some form of an interaction with there's a fair value gap down in here. There's a RDRB. I guess that is a breakaway gap, actually. Would like to see some interaction with something like a low or this fair value gap, but we'll see what it does. think so. If it were to hold a fair value gap, I would likely enter along there, just given the way that this was formed. We'll see what it does. Given this setup, what is this? I might be able to put on 1 micro. Barely though. That pulls back a little. I mean, gotta respect the system. Alright, very low risk long. What's going on? Why is it so slow? Very low risk, unfortunately. It's just the way that this is set up. I just see the way that's set up. Potentially would actually pyramid into that if it was given the right opportunity. Okay, so 22, 1, 3, 1, 25. 22, 1, 3. So just now I have, fair value gap. For example, if this were to get a change in a state delivery out of this fair value gap, I would move my stop loss away from the breakaway gap and put it right up on the bottom here, right onto here, and add another micro to my position. Absolutely would do that. Because if that were the case, I would not want to see this entire displacement erased. And buy 1 more micro and put the stop loss right under there. Let's see. Right, I'll just put it right here. All right, so breakaway gap now pushed away, change the state delivery. We have fair value gap and we have order flow interacted with a fair value gap, tapped in to the fair value gap and it pushed away. So that gives me everything that I need in terms of a reaction. Smaller stop loss size, put on 1 more micro. I like this positioning much more. Yeah, we'll see if this will hit or not. Okay. It should buy up from that if it's going to continue. Just because low on a fair value gap. I see that as pretty low resistance, to be honest. So we'll see if that'll continue or not. Well, that's like a likely stop. Let's see if it's a bearish entry pattern. You know, if the market is bullish, it should target that. I would say I could probably actually move my stop loss up to this low. I'm not going to do that quite yet. It's more just discretionary. But I think I'm just gonna let it stop out where it's at. But I do think if it goes here, it's probably gonna go here. Got a fair value gap from a fair value gap. It's interesting. It's interesting because it somehow created that and hasn't stopped me out yet. So, see if that fair value gap does its job or not. Liquidate them. If it does invert that fair value gap. I just think that like if it should squeeze these people. So yeah, I would say that given right now, squeeze them. Probably gonna calling it a little early. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna bring the stop loss to this low. I have to like blow my nose. It's so annoying. Okay. See if that squeeze will hold. Alright. It's conservative risk just because it is a bearish H4 level with a potentially bearish, movement between liquidity points. But it's also a daily bullish ERL to ERL movement. And so I just want to make sure that I'm, noticing that misalignment. Small thing, but just gonna, there's a fair value gap formed, just gonna trail it right to this low here. Definitely don't want to see that erased. So you could probably honestly trail it to the bottom of that candle, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not quite that aggressive on this. This isn't a very aggressive trade, to be honest. Or let me say, the management for this trade is not going to be extremely aggressive. If it was a short, it would be much more aggressive, and I would trail to that candle body. That's because it would be against the daily movement, but it would be in alignment with H4, and I'd be in all risk onto that. So I'm tired of taking conservative risk trades, but I mean the truth is, like, I say I'm tired of it, but like, it's my job to trade the system, and objectively, well, I shouldn't say objectively, but per my system, like, there are misalignments between just the higher time frames and higher the H4 daily, and so I have to mitigate that with the way that I risk. So these folks got a nice run. Still in loss mitigation mode. We'll see if this will hold or not. I kind of have to go to the bathroom. I'm just going to head to the bathroom real quick. Okay. We'll see if this will actually do any movement. Risk is about cut down by 1/3. So yeah, we'll see. Very small loss if it does do that. It'd be. I mean, it was a nice squeeze. It'd be nice to see it. It'd be nice to see it continue. Okay. I also don't want to sit here all day. If I were to make a new high from there, I would trail right up to that big candle though. Just want to see it make some progression before I ever do anything like that. Made a swing low. A little RDRB and a swing low with the two levels. I always just want to see it. Just one big candle. I mean, not one big candle, but just like, immediate flush to TP, no candles, bearish, just boom. I want to see that bought up. Okay. Might be going right for the stops now. Yeah. It's looking like it's probably going to stop. Jeez. See if it'll squeeze the bears again. Every time I say that, it pushes up. Literally every time. Every time. It's like it's about to stop, and then it just pushes up. Oh man. It's kind of, it does look like it's going to though, to be honest. Unless it starts squeezing these people. So. But I'm just leaving stop loss where it is. It's there for a reason. I mean, giving it this room. It's a high within a bearish fair value. If it's going to be bearish, it should sell off from that level. We might have a nice long video today. Posting 3-hour fucking stream. I don't know if I would last 3 hours, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I would, obviously. Sometimes you gotta I guess I'd cook breakfast in front of you all. I don't know. From consolidation, the only possible state of price delivery is expansion. So, what direction will it expand? Of course, I think bullishly given my position, but I know that I might be wrong. So I have a stop loss. But we're consolidating. So it's going to move at some point. It's going to expand from it. NASDAQ, squeeze all bears. I'm getting a little sneaky little feeling if it stops me out, it's going to be a squeeze. I'm going to get liquidated down low on the candle, but we will see about that. It's a sneaky little fella. Squeeze him. Squeeze. Just manifesting God candles. It's a little big. Oh gosh. Okay. No. Oh God, I can't see. Okay. That bowl's a little too big. My stop loss is a fair value gap now. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Why is it so big? Oh my gosh. Okay. Nice. Gotta position him right. Oh my gosh, come on. Bloom. By the time I'm done with my drawing. Oh, come on. Whole point of it's to work. Do they have like a animals in nature? Do they have like tools? Let's see. Just want to have like a, yeah. Beautiful. It's bound to work. Oh, man, this is... Get rid of my line. It looks gross. See if it'll take these guys out. I think it's working. Ah. We might be here all day. I know the problem. I know the problem. Let's see. I have to hurry. I have to hurry or else it's going to take me out. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, we're good now. We are all good. It's ready to squeeze them. I told you it was just we were missing the one key ICT concept. I think we're still missing one piece as well. Just for like extra confluence. Yeah, I have to hurry. Here. Wait. Oh yeah, perfect. Shoot. Come on. Can I rotate it? Perfect. Okay. I think we're set. I think we are set. ICT is broken if this shit doesn't work. Let me get it. This is not positioned right. There we go. Okay. I think the middle finger's working. Thirsty. Let's make sure we're, yes, I told you we had to make sure it's coming from the cow. Okay. I'm gonna move my stop loss to where I'll move it to the middle finger. I believe right around this level. But it's sweep liquidity anyway. It could be down here is a little bit more appropriate, but I mean squeezing. There's a God. This is such small price action. I'm gonna move it right to this low. It's nothing too crazy, but right there. No, don't wanna mess up our cow. Okay. Gonna move. Or actually, I mean, right here. I do believe that's the correct. This is such small price action. Yes, we're gonna move it right there. Okay, so right here, because yeah, we want to see that squeeze continue. No, bring it forward. What do you... Come on. Okay. All right. I think we're set. We're ready for the next bull run. Yeah, perfect. Come on now. We didn't go through all this. All this war. I think we need backup. Yeah, we definitely need backup. I think we're good. Oh boy. Let's see. Is it taking me? I think it's about to fucking liquidate the shit out of this. Let's see if it'll... What an eventful trade. What an eventful trade. This is what being a trader actually looks like. Oh my goodness. Gosh, it's so bright. It's been here for so long. Can't even see price with the backup, but that's okay. Found support off of my no fucks given bull. Sensational. I think the cavalry helped. No, continue. Good lord. Ugh. Alright. It's looking like it's gonna slide right back down. So they're buying in that. Indeed. Pretty high probability that's gonna stop out. Good Lord. This is just insanity. Just take it. Oh my God. It's actually insanity. Like, I'm not going to just close it. It's not taking it. So, stop loss is where stop loss is at. All right. Crazy trade. Well, what was that loss? About $1,000. Yeah, about $1,100. Really small. Everything's so small recently. It's just like, it's all right. Conditions are the conditions, and gonna find higher volatility. We'll have the $50,000 weeks sometime soon. So, all right, that is it for the top. That is it for the live trade. I think ICT is broken. The hidden concepts didn't work. I'm gonna put them away. Don't tell anybody. Okay. This is what he's been gatekeeping for so long. I revealed it to the world. Okay. I'm out.